Okay, let's get one thing straight. English is a beautiful global language. That makes absolutely no sense. I mean, we park in a driveway and drive on a parkway. We ship cargo by ship and make a shipment by car. Is it just me? Or is the English language a giant meme? Get ready, because we're diving deep into the illogical, the inconsistent, and the downright baffling aspects of English that will make you question everything you thought you knew, especially if you are learning English as a second language. Let's start with the basics, or what we think are the basics, the alphabet. It's always recited the same way, but is there any reason that the alphabet has to be in that specific order? It gets really confusing. Nouns are things. Verbs are actions, right? Well, not in English. Some words are both nouns and verbs, and can be used in the same sentence. You can police the police. Or how about this classic? Buffalo, buffalo. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. And it just gets weirder. We have words that create whole sentences by themselves, like that and had used back to back. James, while John had a better effect on the teacher. It's a real sentence, but like, why? Then there are homonyms, words spelled the same but with different meanings. Some can rhyme while others cannot at the same time. For example, the word lead rhymes with read, but lead doesn't rhyme with read. We have to ask, did I polish my car? Or did I polish it? Using chemicals to remove the polish is standard, but using chemicals to remove the polish, and you might be Hitler. And the fun doesn't stop there. Contronyms, words with completely opposite meanings. When the light is off, it's deactivated. But when the alarm goes off, it's activated. And the word screen can mean to conceal your face from the sun, or to show a movie. Is it any wonder non-native English speakers struggle? And let's not forget about the silent letters. The T's in island, the P in psychology, the H in honest, the O in opossum. It's like they're playing hide and seek in our words. It's only good for tricking spelling bee contestants. Don't even get me started on pronunciation. The letters GH and PH sound like F, but oaf can be pronounced in so many different ways, like how come cough, rough, bow, through, and though all end in the same way but none of them rhyme with each other? And how on earth does pony rhyme with Bologna? And we use letters to spell words in ways that they just shouldn't be. You take the GH sound from tough, the O sound from women, and the T sound from nation, and you get the word fish. You can take a W from answer, the H from ghost, the A from aardvark, and the T from listen, and get the word what, when none of those letters are even pronounced. And it's not just spelling that's a mess. Grammar's also a wild ride. We have triple contractions like Yaldav and Udinov, and sometimes when you expand them, they don't even make sense. Why won't she come to my birthday party? Becomes, why will not she come to my birthday party? And let's not get into the whole there, and there situation, or the Oxford comma debate. And to top it all off, we change things just for the sake of being difficult. We say on Friday, but in November. We call a pineapple, even though it has no pine, nor is it an apple. And then numbers like 60, 70, and 80 make perfect sense, but then we have numbers like 20, 30, and 40 which don't match. And then there are the irregular plurals, like how child becomes children, mouse becomes mice, and foot becomes feet. Why not just add ands? We also have silent letters like the K in knife, the B in debt, and the W in right. These silent letters add nothing to the pronunciation and only serve to make spelling more difficult. The combination gi-a can sound like F in laugh, but is silent in night and through. Why is there no consistency with these words? English is full of homophones, words that sound alike but have different meanings, like there, and there, and two, and two. It is easy to get these words mixed up even for native speakers. And what about contradictory idioms? How can break a leg mean good luck? Or how can it be raining cats and dogs? The literal meaning of these phrases has nothing to do with their intended meaning. And then we have inconsistent verb tenses with irregular verbs like go, went, gone, and saw, seen. These verbs do not follow regular patterns at all. And don't even get me started on the letter I, which has different pronunciations, such as in the words bit, bite, and machine, which have completely different sounds. So, is English broken? Absolutely. But that's also what makes it so unique and interesting. It's like a puzzle with a million pieces, and yet somehow we manage to make sense of it all. English is chaotic, but that's what makes it fun. If you've ever felt frustrated by the English language, know you're not alone. And if anyone ever gets upset with you because your English isn't the best, don't worry. They just want you to suffer through the same things they're going through. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the most confusing thing about English that you've encountered? Maybe a tricky idiom, a confusing rule, or a funny mistake you've made. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading all of them. As someone who speaks multiple languages, I've had my fair share of English fails. I once said, I'm going to the store for a foot of bread, when I meant a loaf. It took a while for my friends to stop laughing at me, but hey, that's English for you. Now, go forth and conquer the English language, or at least try to make sense of it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who's ever been baffled by English. I'll see you in the next video.